Alright, so we're back once again, and if you've clicked on this video, then you must be tired of winning all your games, getting 4, maybe 5 kills a game, getting the most damage out of all your teammates, and just generally being the top XP earner. So if that is the case, and you're tired of winning, then you've come to the right place, because today we're going to be going over all the skills you need in order to turn you from one of the best players in World of Warships into one of the worst. This is going to be a 1000% effective strategy from going from Super Unicom to a bad player, I think. So strap in, log in, and get ready to make all your teammates regret even joining the game, and making your karma fall faster than this boat going off a slipway. Yep, that really demonstrated my point. Now, on to the actual content. So, step number 1 is obviously to buy some of the most best protected, player-friendly ships in the game. You know, things like the Kremlin, the Conqueror, or even the Groza Kurfürst. Ships of that nature. Oh, wait, no, sorry, that's the wrong script. That's meant for a different video. The ships you want are going to be the Smolensk, the Minotaur, and the Kaba. You know, because who doesn't like eating full Yamato penetrations in a DD? I mean, what the actual Okay, take a deep breath. Anyways, after successfully handing over your hard-earned cash to buy that premium cruiser, or DD that you can't even pronounce the name of, like seriously, how the hell do you pronounce this? Anyways, we should probably discuss your loadout, or lack thereof, because let's be honest, we're dealing with a 3-point captain here, so basically the choice is between either knowing the exact number of enemy ships that you're going to be focused by, which, just between you and me, when you YOLO, it's probably going to be about at least 10 or 12, or you could take the other thing. All I know is that it reduces the chances of your rudder and engine getting knocked out, although that's not really going to change all that much, seeing as you're going to be sailing in a straight line anyways. So, with your ship fully kitted out to the absolute maximum, be it the Minnow, the Smolensk, or even the Kaba, press that battle button and get into a game. No. A random battle, not a co-op. Oh god, this is going to be bad. Step number 2. Well, step number 2A. AFK before the game starts. So you may be thinking, alright, I've gotten my ship, I've got all my skills, now it's time to be active and lose the game. And you could even go with the easier route of just pressing the little escape key and exiting the game and hope that your team loses the game by themselves, which strangely enough tends to happen fairly often, but no. We are not going to take the easy route out here, and we're going to make sure we lose the game. Now you have several options here, so we're going to go through a few of them and then the video is going to end like all videos. So, option 1. Tilt your teammates. So option 1 is generally to tilt your teammates, and although you may think that that's just going to happen as a result of you being in the game, I think if we really apply ourselves we can do a bit more damage than just tilting them a bit, and instead annoy them so much that they turn their ships around and try to head back to the port by sailing to the edge of the map they spawned on. So here's my patent pending way of tilting your teammates. So generally this is going to work best on tier 10s, but of course it can be applied to any tier. So you load into the game and then you ask one simple question in chat. Hey guys, I'm new to the game. I started playing 1 week ago and this is my first time playing tier 10. Premium time and a load of premium flags really helped me a lot. Have you guys got any tips for me? And cue a reaction that's usually reserved for the animals currently living in Chernobyl. A mix of disgust, anger, and perhaps even some acceptance, and as the insult starts flying and chat towards you, you absolute whale of a player, this clown already lost us the game, just to list a few of them, take pride in the fact that you've successfully tilted your teammates. Well done. Now we've also got option 2, you can always tilt yourself. So, again, maybe option number 1 didn't completely tilt your teammates. Maybe they're used to getting potatoes in their tier 10 matches, so telling them that your 1 doesn't really affect them all that much. Or even perhaps they have such a sense of derision about the game that they even think that there's nothing wrong with someone saying they reached tier 10 for the first time in the space of 1 week, and just accept it as part of the game. But whether it's either of these things, you're going to need to come up with a way to successfully tilt yourself. Now that, because, well, the timer is ticking, and you haven't been all that successful at doing it to your teammates, have you? Well, the first thing you're going to want to do is, well, nothing. Being a minute late into the game is the first thing that all good potatoes do on the way to tilting yourself. What's better than starting the game staring at your team in the distance, safe in the knowledge that you'll be spending the next 2 minutes just catching up to them in your daring. But let's say you spawn into the game on time, so you can tilt yourself using the disconnection method. Alternatively, you could try the Yolo no method. This one's a little bit tricky, but not impossible to pull off. This generally will only This generally will only want to be tried in destroyers and battleships, but if you're feeling frisky, you could always try it out on cruisers, although results may vary. But with that being said, the Yolo no strategy, I can't believe I actually managed to say that twice in a row, generally consists of one DD piloted by yourself, one enemy ship, generally a battleship, and one more thing: the belief that you're going to make a game-changing play. You're positioned behind an island and the enemy battleship is on the other side. You proceed to push said enemy battleship with the hope of torpedoing him into the middle of next week. As you're about to top the enemy battleship, you remember, you're not here to win, you're here to tilt yourself. So what do? So you do what you know you should do, which is basically miss all of your torpedoes, get dropped to basically 100 HP and skip away to spend the rest of the game in a state somewhere between anger and self-hatred. Well done, mission complete. You've successfully tilted yourself, and probably by extension, at least some of your teammates. So we finally reached option 3, which is, if you've seen the first one and the second option, well, you probably know where I'm going. Option 3 is to tilt yourself and your teammates. So let's say tilting yourself just isn't enough and tilting your teammates just isn't quite working out either. Well, there's one final option, but I'm not sure I should even say what it is because, well, at this point I'm not even sure what this video is about, to be completely honest. Anyways, the hidden technique is only used by those who truly are the worst of the worst. So bad in fact that they actually enjoy being pink and, well, basically enjoy doing hurtful things to others. That's maybe a bit much, but anyways. So what is this thing, I hear you ask? Simple. It's accidentally doing damage to your teammates. Now sure, you might be saying that that's enough to tilt your teammates, but what about yourself? Surely if you want to do damage to your teammates, then you won't be tilted when you do, and you'd be right. But what's that thing that's in the game that allows people to express their feelings and wants to other players in the game? Oh right, that's the chat. The chat will ensure that you get tilted as you and your teammates engage in something known as a heated exchange of ideas over why you probably shouldn't have team killed them in the first few minutes of the game. And after this, if you can't successfully get tilted or lose a game, well, there's only one thing for it. You need to AFK. Well, that's basically my strategy to be one of probably the worst World of Warships players in the game, and just generally obnoxious. So, again, if you probably are allergic to sarcasm, this was, again, completely meant in jest and not meant to be a serious commentary on how to play World of Warships. Okay, goodbye.